What's up guys, Celestia here again, bringing you another boss guide. This time it's for Wuchang Fallen Feathers, and this is Commander Honglan. This is a very strong skill check boss in this game. Pretty much every boss so far in this game up to this point, not too much to write home about, very easy in terms of souls likes. But this boss will skill check you, and I'm going to show you a few tricks on how to actually beat her. So as you can see here, this is my first attempt. Doesn't go very well because I'm at max madness and her combo does a lot of damage. This is one of the stronger bosses in the game. Like I said, she's a skill check boss, so much stronger than any other boss. The two things I can recommend doing in this fight: if you have a specific weapon that you use, stick with it. But if you can change or you already use these weapons, the dual blades and the longsword are probably one of the best ones to fight her with, because the longsword has sword counter, where when you upgrade it enough, you can actually deflect and knock them off balance, where you can get a couple free hits. And it has a pretty big window, so it's not very hard to pull off, especially against her, because she actually does quite a lot of like slower charge up moves, like the one where she charges across the battlefield. The dual blades, you can clash with her abilities when she's attacking you, and in her second phase a lot of her attacks will be clashed because she attacks so fast. So yeah, I would recommend those two weapons for this boss. She's really fast, and the dodge and the deflect in this game are really lenient when it comes to their windows. So as you can see, that was the deflect, knocks her off balance, then you can actually get an attack. Sometimes she's a bit quick. The only thing is, with her moveset, you need to be careful, because if you're trying to deflect her stomp attack like that, you will get stomped, because it's not an attack you can actually knock back. You can only knock back sword attacks, which is kind of annoying. I was hoping the deflect would be a bit better than that, but you know, you work with what you've got. But for this boss fight, I'm going to show you kind of how her moves work, and we'll break it down from there. Here we go. So this is the winning match where I actually beat her. So the funny thing is, her movesets are pretty basic. So she does that charge, which is quite easily knocked back. She does the slam kick, as you can see there. That's easily dodged. The only thing is, you can't deflect it, like I said, so don't try and deflect it. You can deflect those where she throws the kunais, and you can use spells. So what I would suggest is deflect, because you can actually gain points from using the deflect as well, and then you can cast your magic. The magic that I would recommend for this is the spear, where you can actually jump above her when she attacks you. You'll notice I use that quite a bit during this fight. So I just try and get fire on her, so she does like tick damage, so she's dying slowly. And then to evade her attacks, I'll use the spear, which when you use it, you gain that invincibility where you'll disappear for a second and then attack. So when she gets to about half health, she'll start doing these water blades and start moving a lot quicker. You can also get behind her and do the charge back attack, which will knock her off as well. But if you're just attacking her, she will eventually get crippled like that. And then, yeah, she goes a bit mental in her second phase. She'll start doing the water blades, she'll start doing spin attacks, she'll like this. So it looks like her normal charge attack, but she'll run in. And then if you're on the ground, I would recommend not getting up, but I think they're patching that, so you're going to end up getting up quicker anyway. I don't know when the patch is coming. But same moves, she's just going to be charging in, doing spin attacks, doing the water blades. Just make sure you're using as many moves as possible to stay away from her damage. So as you can see there, the spear move got me out of the damage, and yeah, much easier to defeat this boss this way. So like I said, use either the longsword or the dual blades. You can respec pretty quickly and easily in this game. I'll show you the skill tree that I used. You can grind a little bit as well, kind of near here. So if you want to get the ability points for it, like I said, longsword, dual blades, because of the deflect or the clash mechanic. I'll show you both the builds that you can use just now. And yeah, she is a skill check boss, but she's not too difficult considering her moves are actually fairly long wind-ups if she's far away, because you'll see her going to charge at you, or she'll be throwing her water blades, which you can usually dash past. But I will show you the builds just now, and then we'll go from there, and you can see kind of how it works. Right, so here's the longsword tree. This will be a lot more filled out than your guys is. As you can see, I'm level 117 now. This is not the level I was when we actually fought her, but the actual sword counter move isn't too far down the tree, thankfully. You don't need the counter attack one, just the one that knocks them off balance and exposes their weakness. So when you've done that, you'll just get a bit of practice with it against her. Probably die a couple times just to figure out how her moves work with it. And then this is the dual blade tree. So I do both just now. The dual blade tree has quite a lot of really good things in it, basically making it so every single one of your attacks will clash at one point, so you can just mash on a boss. It's actually kind of crazy how much you can just mash. So there you go, 4th, 5th and 6th attacks of the dual blades will clash, so you can just mash the attack button. And then the other move that you want in this tree is Blade Master, I believe it's called, which allows you to heal when you're doing your light attack clashes, and also makes your light attacks faster as well. So that is a bit further down the tree, which is, I think it's down here to the right. Yeah, so you have to use Skyborn Might to use it. It's only one, but it makes your attacks swifter, and every time you clash you heal, which is actually insane. So that's what I would recommend with this boss. Use dual blades or longsword. Learn how these mechanics work. She's not too tough. Like I said, she's a skill check boss, but she will not take you that much time. If you guys have any tricks for her, post them in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.